that there are a lot of very well-intended individuals running around not in a very coordinated way. And I see Mike shaking his head with that, and that probably, and she's laughing over there, so I know that she acknowledges it. You probably recognize that in yourself, that you may have communicated things maybe 3 or 4 times, and you still screwed it up, right? It still fell through the cracks because you feel like your team hasn't quite all jived together. I think a plan in place helps eliminate that in a big way.
Where are we going to start with these goals? I heard several people talk about when they talk about numbers to their staff or they discuss numbers with their staff, they don't talk the financial numbers, they talk in terms of percentages and compliance. We start with standards of care and we try and create goals that are going to go back to, are we serving our clients the way that our mission set forth, and are we delivering exceptional patient care within our written standards of care?
So what's the big question for everybody here? Why are you spending the time, the money, the energy to actually go through this SWOT analysis, to find out what your KPIs are, to develop your marketing plan? The bottom line is, everybody, is that the practices who have done this work, who have threaded their core values, their mission, and their vision throughout their entire practice, they thrive. It's 1,000% guaranteed. So I've seen it, I've lived it, each of my colleagues have lived it as well. I'm sure some of you have experienced it in your practices, if not your current practice, maybe a previous practice. So I just encourage you to take the time and effort to go through this process.
I have a vision going forward for the practice. I want to share it with you. And I didn't want to go through hours of trying to explain that right then. So in aligning her with me, meeting together with her later, we were able to work through those things. Sometimes leadership happens on the moment. But I'll bet each one of you could look back at your own experiences and tell about something, sometime, when you were supposed to be the leader and you were not. As soon as you walked into the door, it was obvious. Those are situations that we need to work through because leadership is influence. Leadership is an ability to engage another individual and have them follow along with where you're headed in that general direction, that whole strategic plan that we're talking about.